Hey, my friends, I'm glad you're here. I am your friend Kevin. You're all welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is your card and your message for today. All right, so we are using the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot by Radley Valentine. And we're also using the Divine Masters Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. Now, this is what that deck looks like right there. I like to give credit for the tools that I am using and the people that created them, because without them, I'm not sure there would be much focus. All right, so my messages now have evolved into using all kinds of oracle tools, as well as my own affirmation isms, if you will. And the isms I brought today are some I ams. Anything that comes, there's a theory, and I believe it. Wayne Dyer, in his book Wishes Fulfilled, talks about the I am, that I am principle of invoking I am is basically saying, God, make this happen. They are affirmations. I am protected, that I am loved, that I am guided, that I am, and I am a child of the divine, that I certainly know I am. And the brighter I shine, the lighter I get. These statements have a way for me of landing the vibration of their intention fully and completely and without doubt into my heart, my mind, and my entire being. And that whole vibrational statement, if you will, these isms have a ripple effect. They have a way of attracting and magnetizing others who are vibrating at that level. All right, so here is a card I got from this deck. I pull it every day when I do my meditation. Happier Me affirmation cards. You know, all it will say on the box is Arimond, and I got these from Amazon. Empowering collaboration. There's 40 something of them. It doesn't give an author, it doesn't give a guidebook, it just is a deck of cards. So the back of this says, my challenges help me grow. Now, we are in a number 9 day. Universal number 9 is you're on the right path, which we knew from 7. We are making it happen, abundance and prosperity. But the number 9 day is either you're going to seek a philosopher, a teacher, a wise person to learn from, or you are going to be the mentor yourself. I would say with this card, it's only speaking to the messiness of growth and the challenges that bring us what we need to know to get to the next step. Because on the back it says, always, don't be scared of them, the challenges, even if you don't see it at the time. The sole purpose of a challenge is to create strength. There are many principles and analogies I can apply to that card. Let's move on. Archangel Michael and his twin flame Archangel Faith, coming from the Divine Masters this week, are encouraging us to step up to our spiritual calling. And today of all days, with it being a number 9 day, about high vibrational energy, artistic, creative, kind, humanitarian, this number 9 day works with the number 9 card in Major Tarot, which is the Hermit. The Hermit is not necessarily somebody who hides themselves away. It is a highly evolved, energetic being who stands at the top of a tower in many, or in the deep forest in many images with a lantern. A hermit is the light that shines within all of us. And this is saying, come on out into the light. You're going to have a breakthrough moment. You should be having lots of them this week. We're approaching a new moon energy with a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse on the 8th, which is happening to be in 2 days. Hilarion, the master who gave up all of his worldly goods around the 4th century and went in to help others find the light, find the love, to bring peace, to bring words of God, of all of those things. And he's basically calling us this week to become seen to the world for the gifts that we have, in bringing messages that we have, wherever your creative tool is, whether it's painting or drawing or writing or speaking or poetry, whatever that is, find a creative outlet to let your spirit shine. Now, let's see, Gertrude and Beatrice, I know you're here, I feel you. Let's pull a card of the day and bring all of this together so that it lands everywhere. Thank you for being with us. Well, there you go. I'm just going to go with whatever that happened. Sometimes when I'm shuffling through them and I'm using my third eye, mind eye vision to see these two energies that I see sitting around a tea room table, they'll just literally feels like they pull in and flop out the cards. Well, these flopped out face up. We got a major and we've got a minor, 2 of air, which are thoughts, duality, choices, indecision, avoidance, and confusion. And then we have the World card. So I believe this really speaks to a tiny bit of procrastination, which procrastination for me lands in fear. The fear of making a decision and avoiding the idea that, just as I had said yesterday, that there is a doorway that we are meant to push through. It's difficult to do. It's a little bit like a bird that's going to fledge, or a kitten that I think I've told you I take care of feral cats in the neighborhood, and they just seem to come to my house and find food and meow and talk to me. It's fine. But what I noticed about undomesticated cats, once they've done nursing, these cats have to go out there and fend for themselves. This is what this fear is about. The idea of you fending for yourself, your guardian angels are always going to be with you. And while I look at this 2 of air card, along with the world, if I see the image of the world, it's saying about accomplishment, celebration, and completing. But here, we've got our subject stuck with the indecision on a snowy road. Got your hiking boots on, you got warm clothes on, and yes, it looks like the road is icy, but you've got to keep trekking forward if you want to get to what the world has to offer you. Because right here, you've got Mother in the earth and the Father in the sky. If I look at this image, the entire universe is somewhat reliant upon what we're doing here. Number 21, a 2 and a 1 comes to a 3. All of the realms, the Divine Master realms, the Archangel realms, the Guardian Angel realms from which this deck comes from, and the Grand Masters, they show up reminding us that we're bright, shiny, sparkly, loyal, devoted, spiritual. And those of us that have gathered here, we have love, compassion, understanding, security, totally non-judgment of all of the people that comment. Some of you I've met and I know, and some of you I've never met and feel like I know. There is all of these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful energies within all of us. And I learned a long time ago that on our own, we're pretty powerful. We can make things happen. We don't really have a whole lot of worry. But together, as we move through this adventure in life, we're pretty much unstoppable. So for today, it's time for you to make a decision, because holding you back and procrastinating and being worried and finding other things to do is hindering the progress. Now, Beatrice is saying, and your guardian angels are echoing, it's coming from a place of lack of confidence, something that's stopping you, or someone else may have made decisions on your behalf and you have a fear that they may not be up for what you want to do. Consider if you've been procrastination because you are distracted by a situation that you perhaps don't need to be distracted by. You've got unlimited angels and archangels with you to offer you this world, to bring you the world that you have set in your desires, in your intentions. Let me go over here. So Gertrude. I love my Gertrude. So here she is on her elbows, leaning forward, and she's saying to me, you know, like when you see these presenters on TV, they got these earpieces. That's what it kind of feels like when she's saying, she's leaning in and she's just like staring right at me. She's saying, are you listening to yourself? Do you hear what you're telling people to do? Now you have to go out there and do it. I've been saying for a long, long time, well, I am doing it. I've got my daily thing that I do here every day with people. And I have beautiful friends out there, and I'm going to name you Vicky, who chimes in every so often and says, what are you doing? What's going on? This is what you should be up to. This is what you should be doing, without even realizing that beautiful soul is saying to me, come on, boy, get it together and do something. I am working on it. Yesterday, I spent the day doing some writing and putting my book, kind of organizing it a little bit. It's coming together. I think by the end of the year, it will be going to publishing, and who knows where from there. Just lots of lovely things are bubbling. I got a new class that started, which is helping the transformation process. So on that, Gertrude, I got you. I understand you. Beatrice, I got you. I understand you. Challenges that have come up for me are on a human level, and I know I have to find that balance. And there now she's sitting back and she's got her prayer hands going. Wow, this is just lovely. Thank you. And thank all of you for letting me just play right there. This is how it works. This is how the universe sends breadcrumbs of love and understanding and intelligence to us. I don't have anything else to add. Tomorrow we start with a new week, a new card of the week. I'm still going to use the Divine Masters because they are intriguing me and they are interesting me as far as what they have to offer and how they come in. And particularly because in this particular deck, there are angels too, and I like that. Until tomorrow, think of things that you're going to land in this full moon, in this new moon, energy. Sunday, the 7th, the eve of the new moon, is known as the dark moon, which is where there's some stillness and some grace. Use that stillness and use that grace to clearly see and define the most bodacious, imaginative dream and visualization that you can think of. You may want to imagine your guardian angels, your ascended friends, your spirit guides. When I say ascended friends, I'm talking about people that you knew in this human life that have crossed over into the veil. Pull them in, gather them around, and have them celebrate what you're about to do, what you're about to accomplish, what you're going to step forward into being. And then I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love and many blessings. Thank you. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.